Alright, today I'm going to be doing a video about uh, something. Basically, I have a customer that has been on the phone with Apple. They've been to a local Apple authorized dealer here, and neither one of them could help her. She's got a Retina 15-inch that boots halfway and then just sits there. And so I'm going to go ahead and go through the steps of how to fix this and show you how to do it. Alright, so let's show you how this thing plays out. Gets to about halfway. And it's having problems. It's an SSD. When it works, it's quick. So rather than wait around for all this to finish, I'll go ahead and power it off. First instinct is to go to recovery. Check the disk. Oh. It's gasping. Come on, baby. Oh. Dirty screen. Disk utility. Look at the name of the drive. So, the disk utility looks like it's a Yosemite, because it'll actually let you do anything but just the first aid button, which is stupid. Hate that part. 10.11, 10.12 use the new disk utility, which sucks. So that's pretty much the extent of what Apple can do over the phone. They try to target disk mode. That didn't work. Won't mount the drive. So I'm going to go ahead and some gloves. Dirty. Jeez, it's dirty. I have to blow that out. Must have animals in the house. And a lot of dirt. Nah. Dust. Dust is everywhere here. Maybe everywhere. We don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop the drive out. Just for a second. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and plug it in. Just to show you what to do next. Yeah. Stupid hub doesn't work. Doesn't have enough power. Old keyboard. But it works. Except for that. Doesn't help when you have jammed fingers. They're still aching. And you're trying to do it one-handed. Which, it's a USB cord, shit. Alright. Here we go again. Same. What are you gonna do? Same thing here. Run. Everything is fine. Let's go back here. Everything's just hunky-dory with disk utility. Alright, gonna go ahead and pop the drive back in there. Because one of the things that tipped me off is she said that she was able to, I can't remember the exact situation of how she was, I think it was before it totally conked out on her. I'm gonna go blow this out. It's not gonna help it to sit here and run like this. Be back in just a sec. But this is why. Fans are dirty. See, fans like that, you gotta take the time and make it right. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now, good as new again. Get back. Alright. Let's go ahead and screw it down. There's where that screw was found earlier. Alright. The way I got her files off before, it's going to be the same way I'm doing it now. Yeah, turn back off. Alright. Thank you. This wants to work. It wants to work. So I've already pre-formatted a drive to copy the data onto, and put her drive back in there. Now we're going to go through the steps here to do what we need to do to get this working. So let's figure out how I'm going to do the cameras, and I'll be back. Alright, so hopefully this will work. In case you're wondering later, I have a keyboard plugged into this so I don't have my hands all in the way, and so that you can see what I'm typing, since I can't do any kind of screen capture with anything that I have here. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to boot into single user mode. So to do that, you press power. As soon as you hear the chime, you press Command and S. There we go. It's a retina, so everything's that small. So I'm going to zoom in on that. shaky hands. All right. So first thing you want to type is mount. Can't even see. And the minus sign. Which there's probably proper terminology, but I don't know it yet. Oh. UW and then the /. One orphan. Lovely. So we're going to do the file system check. Make sure it's right. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this while it's doing its file system check. Alright, it finished. Looks like it's the same crap that I did earlier. So let's see what the next step is going to be. It's going to be to, yeah, put that down. Alright, so I need to make a directory to pop in the info that's on this drive. If you look in the drive, there's stuff in there. So go ahead and mount this drive. Make the directory first. Let's call it disk 2. Okay. Let's see now. These commands, I hate them, but they work. I don't remember them out of the top of my head. So yeah, I need to mount this other drive. Let's zoom in more, because it's hard to see on either screen for me. Fix it. Focus, mother. Yeah. Stop shaking. Okay, I did spell that right. Alright. No, I didn't. NT. Oh, that's not even the one I used earlier. Let me pull up this other one I used. So many bookmarks. Yeah. Because this stupid one's got some information I need, and this one has other information I need. They didn't include it in this one. So, let's zoom in my screen over here so I can read it. Alright, so we're going to list the drives and partitions. Get out of here. Thank you. That's pretty good. All right. The first disk 0, disk 0, S1, disk 0, S2, disk 0, S3. Those all represent different partitions on the disk. The next disk is the one that's plugged in through the USB port. And so that's disk 1. That's not, but disk 2 is actually the one we're looking at here, because I don't know what disk 1 is actually. Doesn't matter anyways. So disk 1, or disk 2 S1 is going to be the EFI partition probably, and the disk 2 S2 is going to be the partition where all the files are going to go. So that's the one that we need to take note of. Alright, so it's a Mac formatted hard drive. So the file system is HFS. So what we want to do now is mount that drive to that folder we made. I made. You made if you're following along doing this. Yeah. HFS. DV disk 2. No. 3. No, 2. Right. Because they start with 0. We're gonna next, or disk 2 is what I called it. So that should be there. It did it, so I'm gonna go look in it. That's what's there that you can't see when the normal finder's loaded. Alright, so now mounted the drive, her drive is mounted, now we can copy the files over. And so I'm going to use the rsync command for that, and when it gets done we will come back. So we type rsync AV with the little flag in front of it, and so the forward slash and the wildcard says everything in there, and then the area which the USB backup drive is mounted to, so that would be and I've called it backup lowercase. Just actually all lowercase letters, not type lowercase. So now we're gonna do that, and when it gets done, we'll see what we have on our drive. Alright, we're gonna finish up this, not finish it up, continue on the next step to get this retina going. I had to go and work on some other stuff. Quite an episode with MagSafe board from hell. So now I got a customer about to pop in here, and it's about to be time to go, which is not a big deal, but I want to get this copying before. That's where that fucker went. So I guess a screw did roll up on me, and then one stuck to her MagSafe port, which I wonder if that would actually screw up something. It's not on though. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug it in and start that one. And to make this easier to read, because this Retina display, when you go into single user mode, it just, oops, turn off. It's fucking hard to see. So I've unhooked the display here, and actually internally here, wrapped it up with cap and tape, put the cover on it a little bit, just and hooked up this monitor here so I can see better. And so here we go. So we're gonna start up and go press Command S. S. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Let's do that. Let's just move that. Then your zoom's fucked. Da-da-da. Piece of shit. Like, not supposed to be. Alright. Alright, so now we want to mount the hard drive in here. The thing can only be accessed through the single user mode. I've tried, some third-party utilities when I was doing it, when I was working on it with the lady. Disk Warrior, Disk Genius, Drive Genius, I mean, just laughed at it. Like, you should have seen the error that popped up. I took a picture of it. It's like the dumbest shit. There's a bug in OS X, some shit. Yeah. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, so let's mount that. MOUNT. And then the flag UW. Oh, I forgot to fucking put the fucking slash. Yeah. Do it twice. Alright, so every time I mount this sucker like this, it gives me removing orphans and shit, so. Just shitty. Alright, so we're gonna list the drives. LS, flag, L, space, /DEV/DISK, wildcard. Yeah. Obviously I had a fucking hand out of place. Oh boy. Once again, wildcard. There's our drives. Okay, disk 0 is the drive that's in here in the computer. It's the SSD, and it's got 3 partitions here, so you can see disk 0 just says it's 0. It's the first disk that it sees. S1 is the first partition, S2 is the second, and of course S3 is the third. So the first one's EFI, second one is the data partition, and The third one is your recovery partition. Disk 1, I haven't figured out what the hell that is. So I'm going to plug in this. It's pre-formatted already, ready to roll. So next thing we got to do is make the directory to mount this drive to. So mkdir volumes, and I'm just calling it X. Okay. Now we're going to mount this hard drive to that folder so we can copy and shit like that. So mount flag THFS for the Mac file system /DEV disk 2 S2. That's going to be the partition, which you can't see. Let me show you, since I went ahead and forgot to plug in the disk. So there it is. So the disk 2 S2 is going to be our partition to store data. Disk 2 S1 is the EFI partition. So now we've proved that is there. We're going to go ahead and mount it. So MOU, hand in the wrong spot. Come on, little fingers. Mount T, flag T, HFS, /DEV, DISK 2S2. We're going to mount it to volumes X. Alright, so now we're going to look in there, make sure that it's the right one. You don't want to copy shit to the wrong one and all that. So we're going to LS volumes X. And what the fuck is not showing up? Damn it. Duh. So it appears my mount command sucks. Alright, I'm gonna fucking restart this motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck happened, but let's start over. Mount UW / That time it didn't give me no orphan errors. List. Get the phone, guys. Ugh. All right. Let me go lock this door so we can be alone. All right, so a minute ago I was trying to figure out why this shit wasn't working, and I forgot one little thing that I did when I was fucking around earlier. Is I put a file in here so we would know it was the right drive. That's how I was like, no, it's not the right one. There's no file in there. And motherfucker's in there, so I just put it in there. Let me remount this. It changed. It's disc 3 now. How many times am I gonna stick my foot in my own mouth today? There's the file that I was looking for. So now that I've verified that I'm going to be copying to the right place, it is mounted and has what I need in there, we can go ahead and run the copy command. So the copy command I use is going to be CP. Fucking fingers in there shitting around on me. All right, CP. Flag, capital R. N. Doesn't matter for this. But if I had to, the computer crashed and I had to do something, if the drive got kicked onto the ground or some shit and I had to restart the copy, I would use the N fucking flag so that I don't have to overwrite files that are already there. Don't have to copy them again, in other words. It'll just skip them and continue off where the fuck it was when it fucking had a fucking disaster. So, next part of the command is, what are we copying? Well, I'm copying that. The whole root directory, the whole son of a witch. And and we're going to mount it to, or not mount it, but copy that to volumes X. And everything should start going. And there it goes. So now I can go home. Took an extra 6 minutes. It takes 6 minutes to do this if you know, don't screw up. Doesn't take long. We're gonna come back here tomorrow and finish up the recovery process, and basically we're gonna erase this drive. I forget that you guys are watching over here. Not used to all this camera shit. So I'm not a camera person, so That's why I'm not used to it. Probably need to talk a little louder, huh? Yeah. So, I'm gonna get me one of those things that stick in front of your mouth like a carrot with a microphone in it. And so, tomorrow I'm gonna come in and we'll verify that the files are there, which they're most likely. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? So, hell is really going on here? I thought I was going home, huh? Copy command works fucking fine in terminal. But apparently in this fucking shit it doesn't. So, let's fucking do this again. Fucking piece of shit. So I'm gonna leave whatever the hell's on there and we're gonna use the rsync command and see if it fucking bitches at me that way. Cause I'm tired of bitching. People be bitching. Not people. Computers have been fucking with me all day today. Some days go by and you're like, yeah, it's a good day. I hadn't had no problems, man. Everything's went smooth as hell. But not today. That's why I type this damn ls list fucking device command every fucking time, except for that time that just happened. Yeah. That's why you type it every time. The fucking time you don't, you're gonna have to do it. Fucker. So X drive, the X fucking folder's fucking already there. I think. My fucking luck, it won't be, because I said it would be. Let's mount it. I know you can see this fucking flashing shit. Alright, so we mounted it. Let's go look in there and see what the fuck it was doing. That's right. It's not called that. It used to be called that. So there it is. This is the target fucking drive. So let's use the damn stupid fucking other command. Now I'm gonna fucking go home, and if it fucking fucks up, I'll find out in the morning, and I'll start over a fucking again until it fucking works, and hopefully that doesn't take up a lot of time. So, where was I at before the shit tried to, the shit on me? The shit show. This is a shit show. Alright, so baseball. Not yet. Alright. Tomorrow, the objective is to have a copy, and her shit might be fucked up. Might have to go in with some fucking recovery software and pick out everything it fucking sees. Some fucking horrible ass shit like that, which is always fun, but it's an SSD, so shouldn't take long. But it probably will, because I said that. Okay, so our goal is to have a fucking copy of this shit when I get back here in the morning. And once I verify that it is there, I'm going to erase her SSD, install a fresh operating system, and migrate her shit back in there. Possibly before I do that, I might run through here with some software to check for file system errors, rebuild the directories and things like that, just to I don't know, see if it's still screwed up after it's off the drive. I mean, she might have a drive that's fucking shitting out, but it's under Apple Care. Maybe she can get one of those fuckers to fix it. Alright? Alright, because those SSDs are fucking high. And so that would be the best thing to happen, is to get it migrated in. That's our goal. Nevertheless, we have the files. She couldn't get the files. They couldn't get the files. I got the fucking files. And I put them on a fucking drive right in fucking front of her. Blew her fucking mind. Sadly to say, I'm not blowing your minds, I feel, but I fucking blew her mind. And that's what matters. She's paying me. You guys ain't paying me shit. And if you want to start paying me shit, I'll take it. So, see you guys tomorrow. It's time to go play out in the yard and do fucking yard work and shit like that, and fucking work a shovel and sweat my balls off because it's summertime out there in Texas. And I'm getting my fucking pool put up fucking soon. Adios, amigos. Alright. Here we are. A new day. Let's see what happened with our recovery. So it had some kind of issue, but everything seems fine. We're gonna go ahead and plug this in over here. Let's see what it copied over. Close this personal stuff. These batteries. All right. Mount, baby, mount. There it is. Looks like we got some stuff out of here. So let's just see if in this version of OS might be wonky and the startup disk is just not working the same way it used to. It doesn't see like Yosemite and stuff like that. So it actually sees that there's an OS installed on there. That's a good thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop up Disk Warrior here and see if it'll give me this funny. Anyhow, I was not worried about what I was worried about. So yeah, let's pop up Disk Warrior. Where'd that go? Pop this stupid password. Oh, that's right. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so I'm going to let that rebuild and then we'll check back on it. Alright, the Disk Warrior has finished, and it did finish. It didn't give me no funky ass fucking bullshit error about your fucking Mac has a bug. Maybe their fucking program has a bug, I don't know. But this is you know. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that directory, rebuild it, and I'm gonna try to boot this drive. Why not? If this drive boots, all we have to do is basically clone it back to the SSD. Maybe do some cleanup work inside the OS and be good. So let's go ahead and fast forward. Alright, it's finished. So we'll go ahead and save that. No, I don't want to save that. I hate that stupid shit they try to make you save. I can really give a fuck about what the hell this shit says. What the fuck? You hear that shit? Eject. Motherfucker. Am I gonna have to make a clone because I use a shitty drive? That's dumb. I always when a video happens, shit like this happens, right? If it happened every fucking time, I wouldn't fucking... Alright, so... Let me shut the fuck up and start working again. Bring this over here to the Retina. Option boot it up. Oh, I forgot. Unplug this guy. Say hello to a green man. A green fun man. Oh, yeah. I'm so lucky about that. Okay. That's why I wasn't starting. It was started. Power up. Sounds like a fucking gerbil in there running around. That's not what the fuck it's called. It's called backup. It's not fucking clicking. Till I said that. What's the deal with that? Come on, let's just get a boot. We're gonna clone you right back to that SSD if you work. Yeah, I'm gonna give this drive the finger. At least I can tell that it's accessing the drive. The fucking Macs don't have that kind of light anywhere. So you just kind of wonder what the fuck it's doing half the time. One thing that I like about a PC is they have that fucking light. So I'll just flash the time separators on the, well, my Macs don't crash like they used to. I mean, back in OS 9 days. And you're sitting there and you're like, what the fuck? This is taking forever. What happened? Fucking put your ear around it. Don't hear shit. So I'd flash the time separators. I'd make the time, you know, the little dots in between. Like it's 9:31 right now, AM. So the dots between 9:31, which I even do it on this one because it's just a habit. Make them flash, and if they don't flash anymore, then the shit's fucking crashed. This one's still fucking doing its thing. I'm gonna pause this motherfucker and just see if it does boot, how long it takes, whatever. So we'll just see how long this takes. Here we are. We're back with the Retina here, and it's stopped doing what it was doing. So we know that it's not even accessing the drive no more. And it stopped about halfway like it did before. Out of habit, I just put my fucking phone away. Yeah, got me out of whatever train of thought. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reinstall an OS on here. We have the data backed up to this drive, so I'm pretty sure we could probably do a migration after this because it's still pretty much intact. So when it recognizes that it's got a startup disk, you know, through the startup disk app, then most likely you're going to have you're going to be able to migrate it. So got that. Go ahead and got a trick here that I do. So I'm going to use this hard drive. These there's the iMac images. Oh, that's right. I put it in this enclosure. Okay. There's too much shit plugged in. Let's unplug that. Let's unplug that. Oh no, that's plugged in. Let's unplug that. Go in. Okay. Get rid of that. And I'll put the display back later. Alright, pretty sure I've installed a OS on here, so that way I don't have to use a USB. Yeah, I'll put the OSS Mavericks on there, so what I like to do here is boot up into an installer and clone a previously installed OS. Since this is a Retina, I don't have too many of these. These you can actually download the OS straight from Apple and Internet Recovery. So the chances are I'm not going to have this, and I'm probably just wasting some fucking time. But, and I already had the idea. I should just look in there before I do this video. Yeah. A lot of stuff going on, so sometimes I'll be forgetting. That's not the disk utility. Yeah, see, they stop around, I got a 2015. 15-inch MacBook Pro. What kind is this? It's a MacBook Pro. Now I'm gonna have to go to a secret place to find out what year this is, so let me do that and I'll come right back. Alright, so it's a late 2013. I don't know why it didn't show up where about this Mac, but that's just some of the inconsistencies that I've started to notice throughout the OSs. It's changing little shit that's supposed to be people expect. I expected it. I've seen it a lot. So I don't have the image I need, but I'm gonna go ahead and just let's see, get my Thunderbolt to Ethernet dongle. And we're going to plug in to the network. Alright, so we'll go ahead and shut down. And I'm going to do an internet recovery. Which I'm pressing Command and R, and it has that recovery partition, I believe. If it has that, it's going to boot into that. So to get this to work correctly, we need to erase that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this sucker right back off. Boot into this quicker drive. Where did it go? It's over here. I've come up with all these ways to make things faster. Let's use them. Alright, so I'm going to boot into that, erase the partitions on the hard drive, and wait a minute, huh? Boy. Old ass commercial. Who remembers this? Old ass Mac commercial.
Nothing's more important than teaching children well. That's why more schools teach on Apple than any other computer.
I like walking over here and not seeing an old commercial like that. Well, this motherfucker. Flash, bitch. Go! There we go. I was about to fucking say, fuck you. Yeah. That's it. You're getting the finger, bitch. Oh, fucking God. Yeah, don't restart. Fuck you. Fuck you again. And fuck that phone. Of course, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm gonna put on my give a shit voice. Oh, yeah? I'm calling you to waste your fucking time. I know you like your time wasted, because I seem to do it a lot. I like my job. I am a robot. Alright. Turn on, motherfucker. Let's blow away that stupid fucking equals partition. Whatever. The partition with all the equal signs. I hate waiting around for shit. Let's move this out of the way. Get this work done. Get the hell out of here. What the fuck? Now I'm fucking getting pissed off. I'm gonna let you go, because you tried to do that a minute ago. Unless you're trying to boot from your own fucking drive, you fucking dick suckers. Fuck you. Yeah. I'm fucking waiting for this shit no more. I don't have time for this shit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. Watch this shit. I just need to like fucking drone, fucking camera, fucking shit. Just hover around me, motherfucker, and every time my head gets in the way, you can fucking move. Get out the way, you know? Let's fucking set this shit up to where you can see some little bit of shit going on and fucking move those markers because I'm not working on that at the moment. That's set up for another. You know how like concert people, they'll have little X's on the stage where they stand so they don't, you know, they all look the same or they're in the same spots on the scale. They look symmetrical or whatever. Same type of thing. I was just making some markers so that way I know. I don't have to look in the camera here to see, and I don't have my Apple TV hooked up, so I don't have to look into the camera to see what the fuck is going on. I just know that I'm in between those markers and the shit will be seen. So just don't get your big fucking monkey fucking hands in the way, and you'll be okay. Alright, so give me Exacto. Come here, Exacto. You sucky Exacto. Who did that? There's somebody else in here. That's so nasty. That's rude. You don't have any respect. But I'm by myself. Yeah. I want to see if I can break this fucking connector. That way, I have a really fun repair to do. Yeah. Easy does it. Fucker. Fucker, fucker, fucker. When Captain Tape works too good. Probably electrical tape would be a nicer option. But knock on wood, I've never fucked up a connector like that, so. But you know, shit'll happen when it's on video. That law, you know, that says whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Expect the unexpected, unexpect the expected. That board is a little lighter than the ones I'll be looking at mostly lately. Alright. I'm going to take this SSD out. Should have did that first. But, where's my tool? My tools. Yeah, that one's missing. Rolled away one day and it never came home. Okay. I have this thing made up, so like every one, like the smallest one goes there. These are the most commonly used tools that I use here. And I have my screwdrivers here. You can't see none of that shit. I'll just tell you later. Fuck it. Fuck it. But it fucking makes finding tools fast if you put the fuckers back up. Yeah, because you're fucking probably not seeing shit anyway. Oh. Alright, get back, Jack. Let's get back. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this drive out, pop this one in, pop it into my God damn it. Oh, fuck. If I start fucking up shit more because I'm on camera, I'm gonna get the fuck off. Gotta get this stupid fuckhead plugged in. Need a USB hub here. Actually, I have one. Let's need to plug it back in. Oh, you great and annoying fucking phone. Yeah, I need that. Like, it's not my money. I'm not making any money. I just make hourly. Let me put my shit, give a shit voice back in here. Okay. I hate it when shit starts to be a clusterfuck. And that's what I got going on here is a clusterfuck. Can't touch. It's a clusterfuck. And I plugged this drive in and it's saying clusterfuck you. Oh, that's right, because it's ugh. Let's hold this. It's fucking dumb, that's why. I forgot that it didn't have a partition really. You know. I like to name these things. Since it's a MacBook Pro, I'm gonna call it MacBook. That's one end, this shit is getting on my nerves. Yeah, look way up there and then look down here and fucking get it all out of whack. MacBook Pro HD. That's an SSD, so I'll put SSD. Yeah, baby. Alright, erase that hole. And I'm thinking that the way this drive was sounded like fucking gremlins were in there, that and sometimes I've copied a fucked up file system to a drive and it does that, so I'm not too worried about it. It didn't make no noises with any before when I was copying and sitting here, you know, farting around. It never did. So there we go, it's mounted. And so we're gonna go ahead and eject that. And since it has no recovery partition, it will go straight to ouch, the recovery, internet recovery. This is gonna be fun to edit out all this shit. I'm grounded, so This grounding strap. Why is that screwdriver even out if it's not the right size? Why did I leave it out? And put the good one up. Damn phone. Pop the battery back. It's upside down. Whatever. Let's plug in this shit again. See the head strap? Just strap it to the top of my head. So everywhere I look, that might work. Look at that! Internet recovery. So I'm gonna pause that because our internet sucks balls. Alright, so here we have got the OS to where we can install it, and I'm just gonna go through the steps real quick to install it. And shouldn't take long. So they downloaded Mavericks. And so when I get done with this, I'm going to back this motherfucker. I'm gonna what I do is for each machine that I have that's different, because I read somewhere, and I don't know if it's true or not, but just to be like proper, I will get the original OS that the computer came with, and then after that I'll update it, and I'll go through disk utility. I'll make an image of it. So I have that machine with its original disk set, which takes, you know, fucking hours to install off of a fucking CD, DVD. So I'll have that done. So when you restore it, it takes fucking 10 minutes. So you take that fucking hour and a half job and you make it fucking go 10 minutes. So then you have, well, just Snow Leopard or whatever the fuck it is that it had. So now we got, you know, a Snow Leopard installer, and we install that, and we update the shit out of that. Once we update that, I make another image, and this one's called Snow Leopard in the folder for this computer year, screen size. And so then next time I have to install Snow Leopard, it's 10 minutes I mean. And so I do that all the way up to the latest OS. In this particular instance, I don't have to go through all that fucking pain and misery of 2 days of fucking updating and downloading and fucking backing up and shit. So this one starts with Mavericks. That means I got Mavericks, Yosemite, El Capitan, and then Sierra. And after that, I'll fucking put the OS she had on there, and then we'll, you know, make it like it was. And we'll do the migrate. So I'm gonna go let that install. It's probably gonna take all fucking day long and all night. This connection. So it'll probably be tomorrow morning, finishing up this repair, and my son will be here, so you'll get to see him. I'll take it easy. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Alright, here it is the next day, and I've got to get a lot of stuff done in a little amount of time. I had to do something for the boss man. So I'm going to get back on this Retina here and show you what I was going to do there. So it's downloaded the OS, and went ahead and installed it. And go ahead and not do any of that stuff. Don't sign in. Skip it. Agree to disagree. I'm just gonna call this A, and the password's E. and the hints too, the second letter in the alphabet. Here's an example. So once this is a fresh OS install that I don't have on my backup drive, so I'm going to go ahead and make a backup image of this thing once it gets fully updated. Don't register. Skip it. Look. Shaky hands. Alright, so Mavericks, alright. So this is for this computer. They say that there's different drivers sometimes that don't go into the retails, and well, of course the retail discs was they don't make anymore, but I just try to do it all legit. So I'm gonna go ahead and update. There's the software update. Update all that stuff. Turn it on. Download and restart. Alright, 1 minute. So, well, I've wanted to play like music on this channel while I'm working, but I can't. So I have my own musician here today, Andrew. Say hi, Andrew.
Hi.
He's in visiting for the weekend with me, and he's gonna be the one you hear in the background. So enjoy that. Thinking about actually recording some tracks just to play here, that way I can't get copyright infringement stuff happening. Come on for that minute. Let's see, where's my Java at? We're about to go camping after this. Alright, restart. Need to get back on this other one. Two repairs in while I was gone yesterday. Nice, fun stuff. Alright, so at 7 minutes, we're gonna come back and do that in 7 minutes. See you in a minute. Then restarted. Now, make sure there's no more updates. No updates. No, I was checking. Good. Alright, so we have a fully updated Mavericks OS for this computer that we are going to save for later. So, I'm going to go ahead and plug in this drive that I made. The backups of all the images on. Now I'm going to go ahead and power up, option button, boot to this external drive. Whoa! It says install Mavericks, but it is installed. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. Oh, it's over here. Let's see how fast you can make them fingers go. Oh yeah, that was good. Like, make actual...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like really playing.
Like, play what?
Never mind. If you had something ready to go, that was the time to do it. Right, guys? That's the time. Alright, we are in there. Just let the desktop come up. Alright. Disk utility. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep that there. Magic finger work there. Alright. So, what you do is select the drive you're gonna back up. Go over here to new disk from, or image from disk 0, which is your real disk. Now I'm gonna go in here, click that button, navigate to where my images are stored. Here's your MacBook Pro, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a new folder. Late 14, and it's a 27. Create. Now we're gonna call this Mavericks since it is Mavericks. Anytime I actually image this to another hard drive. Oh, fuck you. Why does it say that shit? Alright, so what we do here now is we go in here, we select the first, the actual drive and not the partition in disk utility. Then we go over here to the new, and we're going to make a new disk image from disk 0. So at that point we go ahead and type, it is Mavericks, so I'm going to type Mavericks. Fucking shitty ass camera shit. Alright. Mavericks, it's going in the folder late 14 27 inch that I created. And so I'm going to save it. Alright, so it's going to create that. It'll take 10 minutes to create it. Takes about 10 minutes to restore it. 15 minutes, just depending on what you're restoring it on, if it's got USB 3 and all that. This has USB 3. The hard drive is probably a 72 RPM that I stuck in there, so it's not going to be too terribly fast, but for right now it's going to be great. It just beats installing a fresh OS, downloading it or whatever, installing it and then updating it. You just knock that out in 10 minutes. So what I'll end up doing off video is yeah, I guess I'll do it on here since I'll speed it up. So let me pause this out, and we'll let this get backed up, and then you really don't need to see me install Yosemite and Sierra and update it and back it up. You don't need to see all that. You've seen what I did the first time here, so I'm gonna go ahead and see it's already done creating. Like I'm babbling on. So I'm not going to waste all that time showing you that crap, so I'm going to see what OS she had. I think I remember it being Yosemite, so we'll see. Alright, we're going to go ahead and finish up the video about the data recovery. So I've already got the OS that she used installed, and now I've got her info backed up here, which we did through single user mode. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. I'm going to go ahead and start up the migration assistant. Don't use. Any luck, well, I just killed the Apple TV. So that's kind of weird. Whatever. Let me alright, that's a little better. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do it from a Mac startup disk. Hopefully it finds the source. Excellent, that's what we want to see. Couldn't get this to happen with that other drive, I guarantee you. If this does not migrate, then we probably will go in with Disk Warrior if I haven't done it yet. I can't remember if I did that. It was a few days ago now. So check the backup, check it. So, without showing you who it is, it does see everything. So what we're gonna do is make sure everything's checked and hit continue. Alright, she has not very much. 40 gigabytes maybe of stuff on here. So we'll pause it, let it finish, and come back and see what happened. See if the magic worked. Okay, here we are. The migration finished, so we're going to go ahead and start it up. Go ahead and cover up the customer data stuff, but this is, you'll see mine, the account I made up off to the side, which proves that there's other accounts here and that we did get this going for this lady. It logged in. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and turn it off. Yeah, do it. Just do it. I'm not giving you permission to do nothing. I'm gonna just go ahead and power it off like this. Okay, so really, all right, so we have a wrap up on this one. It did get done successfully. Minor issues with it, which is great. Did the first part of the recovery while the customer was here, even though Apple told her that could not be done. Another local AASP told her that it could not be done, but I did it. So here's how we did it, and I hope you can use this to fix your own computer or maybe somebody else's one day. I'll take it easy. Until next time.